Hi guys. So this is a new video with the I have my new setup. So stuff has changed, I'll show you that later, but getting to the point of the video. So I'm gonna show you how to get zero latency on OBS when you are trying to record a game with capture card. So if you're using for example phone or a switch or whatever kind of console that connects to a capture card and you have it hooked up specifically like I showed you in a few other videos ago. So let me show you. So if I go to I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. So you'll see I'm on my Switch, and when I do this, you can hear the game move, but I can hear it in my headphones um without zero latency, because if you go through the software, which I'll show you, let me just move OBS up. So going to here. So this is so if you want to have, for example, a hear the audio come up through your device. So you basically, I'm just going to show you on desktop audio. You click on here, you click on advanced audio properties, and then you click on on here where it says audio monitoring, and then once you click that, it says monitor off or monitor with no output or monitor with output. And if you monitor with output so you can hear yourself, there's going to be like kind of like skipping, starting, and like jitters. So I fixed that by basically going to my actual by basically going to a setting on here. So if you're using Elgato specifically, don't know about AverMedia because I don't use AverMedia because I've had problems with them with their capture card. So you click on your sound right here, go to sounds. This is basically, and then you go to where you have recording. And so with Elgato, if you have the drivers installed, it should show up right here. It should say, it should show up as a microphone, which will be your output for your capture card. Because if I move the controller, which is still on for the thing, you can see it's moving, the audio is moving on the microphone spot because that's where the HDMI signal's at. Then you go to right here, go to properties. Then you go to where it says listen. Right here, if you're using motherboard audio or whatever type of audio, I'm using a audio interface. So you will click on your audio interface. You will click here, press listen to this device. So you click on the device and click listen to this device, and then you click on your device, and mine would be speakers audio interface. Focusrite. Then you press apply and then OK, and then you'll have the audio being shared like that. You can listen to it with zero latency. The only difference I would recommend doing is wouldn't recommend doing. I would recommend so if you're doing this with a desktop one and you just leave your PS4 or console on 24/7 anyway, you have to go here and right click and press disable so it doesn't basically just continue playing in the background, because it will continue playing in the background as long as the device is on. And you can disable that device by just disabling and re-enabling it once finished, and your settings would stay. So, and you just make sure it has the communication set on there, and then the default will be your regular mic. So when you're speaking in, for example, Zoom or any other software like Discord or whatever, you literally can just still talk with your microphone and not worry about it being picked up by the Elgato being actually picked up, unless you're trying to stream that to unless you're trying to stream that to actually the Discord, you could do that. But once you do actually that, you then you just go into so you press cancel. So after you press OK and stuff, you go back to OBS, and once you go back to OBS, you basically would let me tell you. So you go to settings, then you go to audio right here. Then you click on hearing device, a monitoring device, which will be your audio interface or device you have it hooked to. Press apply, OK, and then you'll be all set to go. And then once you go back on to your game, so whenever you have this set up, and for this scene specific, this is just a scene specifically for when I'm trying to actually game without a webcam. So you can basically will be able to hear it with 0 latency on your end. Well, as less latency that there isn't, and then you would basically not get the breaking up while listening to it through OBS, because it will be going through OBS to your audio interface to your headphones, or however you have it set up. Versus now, it just goes from your capture card to your headphones instead of your capture card, OBS, headphones. So you will be getting 0 latency and no kind of choppiness. And you can do that with any console, including PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. You can even do it with the GameCube as long as you have a actual a R a R a RCA to HDMI adapter, so an upscaler like actually the RetroThink, or you can use um the RetroThink, or a or just a HDMI upscaler, and then you could get one for SCAR just in case you have one that is for SCAR. So it goes SCAR to RCA to HDMI to get more, to get a SCAR device, to get a composite device. You can do component to HDMI. But if the device like the Wii or the GameCube, which already has a HDMI device, you can just plug that in instead of getting an upscaler. Saves you a little bit of money. And for the this is if you want to do hardware stuff instead of emulation. Emulation will be much easier. You can just record your screen at that point. But yeah, hope you like that. And I'll show you guys the final updated thing of how I have this set up. And this isn't going to be changing for a while. This is just for the setup I have now. And this is my audio gear. I'm gonna show my audio gear I have and how I have it set up. So thanks for watching. Bye.